Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Left 4 Dead 2. So in this one, we're now going to be doing Death Toll. So this one is probably another fan favourite of Versus games. This one's a very good map overall. It's got good chapters, good end game. Yeah, overall, it's just a really good chapter, and it's a very good and fun Versus map. So this is continuing on from Crash Course. You know, I have no idea where the truck went. Oh no, the truck's here. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, so it does correspond with Crash Course then. Oh, I didn't realise that. So yeah, so obviously our truck here only got us so far due to a roadblock here. So we're now on our feet to head to to some military outposts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chapters in this one. All of them I'd say are fairly good. So yeah, let's get to it. So this is a very good good starting point here for Infected if you're playing versus mode. It's a very strong first chapter here. Can be a very very good one. I'll show you some spots along the way. Oh yeah, I need to remember I'm an expert here, aren't I? Yeah, I don't like the start at this point because you just got so many commons that you can't actually see in these bushes here. So starting off with, you've got a lot of instant kill. Well, not instant kill, but instant down opportunities here. So you know you need to be aware of that. Okay, so the next thing we want to make sure that we're aware of here, just go put my microphone in here so it's a bit more clear, is this ladder. This ladder is very much a pain in the butt. Due to, once again, insta-down opportunities up at this ladder, and when you're playing versus, people will camp this ladder. I mean, to be fair, the computers are doing the same at this point. So, yeah, but this is a very good spot for a charger. Very good place for a boomer to hold the ladder. Yeah, this can be quite a deadly spot if you're not careful. Apart from that, you can come up this ladder. Same ladder, slightly different positioning. And also a perfect point right here of you can literally just get pushed down by a smoker like that. You can actually get pulled all the way off of that. I don't know why it didn't work there, but then that would be an insta down as well. So obviously, you get the idea. It's a very dangerous chapter. So, basically, when you do this first bit here, you basically just walk through the tunnel. Can be quite dangerous to tanks in here. I would personally move back if there was a tank here. I wouldn't fight a tank in here at all. If you come into these little rooms, you will find some melee weapons, some pills, some bits and bobs. Going to be very handy for us, so we're definitely going to make use of that. The boomer there. Once again, in these little rooms here, you will find some bits and bobs. Always random, so they're not always guaranteed to be the same thing, but you can find laser sights around here as well. I didn't even see I was a hunter there. Ha! Right, so make your way through here. Sometimes you can find Molotovs out here, which obviously there is one this time. If not, make your way through here. And then just proceed to come down these stairs here. So yeah, just make your way down the stairs. You've got two routes here. You can either go through here or through here. They both end up in the same place, but you can find some bits and bobs in here. And then this section, really, you just want to walk around it. You can look down here if you want for things, but you don't have to. So you can see there's a defibrillator down there. There could potentially be like a pack of pills or something down there, but you don't have to. But if you do end up going down here, there's a ladder here you can climb back up with. Apart from that, you want to carry on up here. Once again, a really good charger spot here. Yeah, it can be very deadly. Make your way out, clear out the hordes, and then you'll find a nice safe room here in a minute. So we've got some infectors spawning here. They always get that hit, unfortunately. Computers always guarantee to get a melee hit before you hit them. Always. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but that's fine. So make your way up this hill. Once again, this could be quite a dangerous last push moment. And then, yeah, here you go. You just got your safe room here. Nice and easy. And then that's chapter 1 done, really. Nice and easy. Not too difficult. Um, yeah, you can go up there where Zoe's going right now. You don't really find anything up there. It's more just a spawning position for the infected. So obviously, infected will spawn up there, or maybe some commons. So that's not really needed for us personally as survivors. But you might find something up there. I don't know. I've never really looked, to be fair, so I don't really know. And that's chapter 1. So yeah, can have some good versus spots there. Can be quite dangerous, but yeah, apart from that, nice and easy on expert here. So now we're going to be doing the drains. So we're actually going to be going into the sewer system now. This chapter, once again, is a very dangerous chapter here, especially on versus mode. Can be very dangerous. Right then, so just using up all the medkits here. So basically, what I'm going to do, just obviously clear out the horde that's just lingering around here. And then when you're ready, just pick up more ammunition and then head that way. So I'm going to head up here. So this is a very dangerous spot to start off with, a very strong versus spot here. Which when we start playing versus, I'll show you the reason why. You'll get a lot of enemies spawning all up here and around here. So there's actually some pills here. Obviously our team's not going to need that. Right, so you've got 2 different ways. Never go this way on versus, and I'm going to show you why. So that way, I'm going to show you both routes here, hopefully. So if you go this way, once again, be aware. Loads of like tight spaces where you can get hit. A spawning spot up here for the infected. But you get hit by a charger here and you're dead. You're falling down there and you're dead. So do be aware of that. Tell you what you can do here. So watch this. Oh, no, it kicked me off. Oh, you can't do it anymore. We've got modders, by the way. There are special coming in here. We're in a spot above here, so I'm going to try and get myself to a safety position here. There's a zombie in here. Yeah, I could have done that a lot better. Right, so I never knew they did that. I've got a jockey here, so someone's going to come after me here. Okay, so what I was trying to show you there, but unfortunately it didn't work, was you can block the tank from climbing the ladder, but it actually kicked me off. I've never seen that happen before, so they've obviously stopped people doing it now. But normally you'd be able to block the tank from climbing this ladder here. So, but basically what I was trying to tell you is where that route is there. It's a very, very dangerous spot. You do get height up here, so it has its positives. If you go the other way, you will end up basically coming out of this pipe here. So there's no instant kill potential there. Yeah, so oh, here we go, we've got a horde coming here. So yeah, you do get an idea of where the best places are. I would definitely recommend the other path. And then if you needed the height position due to a tank, you just climb the ladder. You just climb the ladder as normal. Yes, so our special common for this level is modders, which are these ones that are crawling on the floor here. If you remember from Swamp Fever, we dealt with these guys quite a lot. So yeah. Okay, that guy just decided to have pills at literally 70 health. So that's good there. Right, so event. So you press this button to drop this bridge, and you have to fight a load of hordes. This is a really good versus spot again. You got all these little hidey holes people can hide in and attack you from. Yeah, it's a really good spot. So once again, just hold your ground. Watch all of the spawning spots. And yeah, I mean we're doing this quite easy here, so we've got a fairly good team here. And then when the gates are ready, you just want to run. You can either run or you can wait. Some people will wait. I mean, I didn't really want that, but okay. I know there's a pack of pills in here, and that's what I want really. I want this pack of pills in here. There we go. Yeah, I don't want a defib. Right, so yeah, once you make your way through here. Once again, dangerous tunnels, watch out for chargers, and spitters. The witch is easily avoided. You can either go up this path or you can go up this path. Ends in the same spot, so it really doesn't matter. And you'll end up in these little tunnels down here. So I'm just going to head over here just to clear out some infected. Didn't see that guy there. He was on the floor. Yeah, and yeah, easy as that, really. I don't know how that guy didn't die, but yeah, if you come up the other way, you'll just end up here, and yeah, easy peasy. Head through this little tunnel here, and basically you've got two ways of going here. Oh, that was lucky. Basically, you've got to climb these stairs. So, just obviously help this person here. So you've got two different ways here. I didn't actually realise. Yeah, there is a ladder here, so you can actually climb this ladder here and go up here, or you can climb the ladder where we just was here. So it doesn't really matter. You get to the same point. Okay. You can find bits and bobs around here like that, for example. So I'm probably going to take that. And then just make your way out through this window here. I do prefer the machete, so I'm going to take that. Once again, the blue light very much helps. Well, helps me to know what it is. So yeah. Okay. I'm just going to use this to get some extra health here at the end, and I'll keep the pills. I do prefer pills. Adrenaline is good in certain situations. But overall, overall, I would recommend the pills. Just because the 50 health boost is massively better. I personally think, anyway. So we're going to end up coming to this little train depot here. So basically, just clear your way through, and then another safe room. And that's pretty much chapter 2 done. Yeah, very, very long chapter. Can take a while to do. Versus spot. Very hard versus chapter that. There's obviously you've got events and you've got plenty of instant kill opportunities on that, and even instant downs. And that's also taking consideration that there could potentially be a tank and a witch on that chapter, which there was. But you imagine that was on versus and you had them. Yeah, you're going to be struggling this chapter. Yeah. I know obviously it might seem easy because obviously you can find adrenaline shots, you can find pills, you find medkits along the way, but also do take in consideration, I never actually mentioned this, but when we're going to get to our T1 servers here, you get 4 medkits and that's it. You do not find any medkits throughout any of the chapters. And that's the same with pills. Only pill bottles spawn in particular locations. You won't find very many of them, but you might find 1 or 2. So yeah, pill bottles are very crucial in T1. Gives you a quick boost of health and you can go. Right, so chapter 3. We're now in a train yard. So basically if you come through here, you'll always find a shotgun here. Yeah, always guaranteed a shotgun. You can go up to this tower here and find a weapon, I think, or you can just have a little walk around over to the left here. So we've got a horde coming here, so let's just deal with these. Let's just watch our backs here. Okay, yeah, let's see just that. Alright, so once we've cleared out that horde there.
Here, take this. Here, I saved this for you. Yeah, you're gonna need this. Take this. Here. Here, I got something for you.
There's no medkit in here, is there?
Hold up, I can't.
Right, okay. So yeah. You don't ever see anyone really go up here in versus mode. You don't need to, and to be fair, the last thing you want to happen is get stuck up there by a smoker, because yeah, you will get stuck up there, and then one of your teammates has got to walk all the way up there to save you, which very much is very big time waste. This bit is a pain in the ass. I hate this part of the chapter, especially on versus, because obviously you find little bits and bobs here again. Obviously, there's a pipe bomb here, but this section here is a right pain due to. If there's a smoker down here, which most of the time on versus you will find, they will keep pulling you off of this bit and you'll have to keep going all the way around and back up, all the way around and back up. If a smoker keeps pulling you off here. So just bear in mind of that, because you'll see a lot of people do that. Oh wow, little double thing there. Yeah, so do be aware of that. This bit is a pain in the butt. Normally I'd say eliminate the smoker first, then move on, but that's not also taking into consideration of charges and stuff. Oh, which has been set on fire. If you do fall down here, I do believe you can get back up, so you can obviously climb this ladder. And I do believe there is a ladder here somewhere. Or maybe there isn't. Oh, yeah, you got a ladder here. So you can get back up if you need to. Alright, yeah, and that's it. Simple as that. Well, so we're going to move on here. He's just randomly throwing a Molotov there. Ooh, that's close. There's a boom here somewhere. Hidden in the trees. Right then, so make your way across this little country road here. You don't have to go this way. I don't think that way actually leads you to anything. But if you just follow over here, you'll find some melee weapons. And you'll find this little building here. Sort of like a little little toll booth or some sort. Yeah, you'll find some more weapons in here if you're that desperate for ammo. And you will always find a first aid box with 1 pack of pills in it, I believe. Okay, so we've obviously got a jockey here. Very hard to see. That guy purposely just went for me. Smoke behind us. So yeah, carry on through this little road here. He might get pinned here. And we'll find this little house here. So this house will have a bunch of supplies. You might find some bio bombs, pipe bombs, Molotovs. You'll find some pistols. And you'll also find ammunition here. So this is always really handy. Yeah, and that's it really. You won't really find much more in here. Right, we've got a horde coming here, so we're probably going to wait here, I think. And then once you finish in this house, just make your way through the other side here. And then we're nearly at the end of this chapter again here. But we will have an event at the end of this chapter of a little holdout. But it's got a cool little one. This one's slightly different to our normal sort of wait and survival sort of thing. Lewis is obsessed with pills right now. Pills here. Right, so once you finish, make your way out here. You will find an ambulance. I don't think this ambulance normally has anything in it. Oh, we have got a tank though. Oh, no, it will. Sorry, it will always have a... yeah, I'm going to die here now. It's fine. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a weird position here because I'm not sure what to do. Right, it's this guy absolutely smacked the shit out of. He's got absolutely smacked the shit out of. I'm running really slow here, so I'm at a disadvantage here. Okay, he's dead. Okay, Francis is on 100 health here, so we should make him in time. That tank was absolutely kicking ass right there. But that just shows how easy it is with tanks. Obviously, we've had a little bit of experience with tanks on Versus. You know they don't instant kill, or insta down, sorry. Where on Expert they do, so that can soon change.
There's lights on in that church.
Alright, let's make our way over here. Sometimes you can find things in here. Bio bomb, gas tank, yeah, good stuff to be fair. That's really good find. This is an oxygen tank. We haven't seen these very often, but basically if you shoot them, they'll make like a sort of leaky noise, and then they will explode. Or basically like that, and boom, yeah. So that was unfortunate there that the pipe bomb was there. I didn't even think about it, to be honest. Yeah. So this is where the safe room is. So you'll find some ammo, some melee weapons, blah, blah, blah. And there's a guy in a safe room here who won't let you in. But obviously he's been bit, so he's infected. So also bear that in mind. So you've got two ways of defending this. You can either go outside here, or I can't know if, yeah, normally this spot's quite nice, but yeah, we normally go over here. So yeah, so this guy ends up being a dick, and he basically ends up ringing the church bells, which brings a horde of infected. And if I can show you here, I'd like to show you what happens when you finish this little horde here. So you have to fight through a few hordes of infected here. It's not too hard. If you're here, you know it's quite an easy spot to wait. I do believe the only place they can come from is over the wall here. Thanks for the FF there, Zoe. So for some reason, I think Francis here is deciding to just hold out on his own, which is fine. As long as there's no jockeys or anything over there, he'll be alright. Okay, we've got a boomer up here. He probably jumped down here. Yep. Got him. So yeah, there's no tanks in this little survival thing here. You're just waiting out the horde. Eventually it will end. I have also seen a lot of people go out in the graveyard to actually hold this position. Can work as well. So I think here we're moving a bit inside here because obviously Lewis is quite slow here. So oh wow, ooh yeah, nice, quick. I could have waited. Oh, I'm not going to be able to show you now. But basically the guy ends up growling. And I'm probably not going to be able to see here because I'm down. Right there, you see that? There was a boomer in the safe room. So basically the guy who's infected actually turns into a special infected at the end. When you open up the door, you have to deal with, I think it's rather a smoker, a boomer or a hunter, I think. And it's just a random one, so it's always different. He just killed himself because he's pipe bomb. But yeah, it's always different. It's quite cool though. Something we don't normally see. But yeah, you actually killed the church guy because he turns into a... I think there he turned into a boomer there at the end, so... but yeah, and that's the chapter really. Obviously I died from stupid way, and so did this guy, to be fair.
We all go down some. Thanks a lot. Sure.
Cool. And yeah, that's that chapter done. So we're on chapter 4 now. Okay, so we're on chapter 4 after this.
Ain't gonna happen.
There we go, and that's chapter 3 done. So yeah, it can be a bit of a pain in the end game. Once again, very good versus spot. I know I'm going to keep saying it, but it is a very good versus spot, this map. We'll see what happens next then. So the next one is the town. So this one is... I'm trying to think now. Okay, yeah, this one actually, yeah, it can be a problem. I'm sort of starting to remember now this chapter. Okay, right, so you've got 2 floors of this safe room. So you go upstairs, you go downstairs. I'm going to hold out. I'm going to hold this if I can. I'm going to change weapon. I'm going to go to the AK. I don't normally change weapon. Right, so start off with this first bit. There is an insta-kill here somewhere. I think it's over here on the left. So if you actually... No, is it on the left here? There's an instant kill here somewhere. I can't remember. I think it's over here somewhere. So basically, if you get pulled over here... Yeah, because this bit's out of bounds. So if you get left alone and a smoker pulls you over here, I swear there's a position somewhere along this wall where a charger can charge you off into the out of bounds zone and it actually does kill you. There are some really good and sneaky like insta kills around here, and it does happen a lot more than you think. But basically any zone that's out of bounds is an insta kill pretty much. Right, so apart from that, make your way through here. Make your way through here. You'll find a little shop here. You can find some bits and bobs in here. There's a smoke here somewhere. And in here, there's always a gun, I believe, or a melee weapon. Oh yeah, there's a gun and a melee weapon. Yeah, okay. To be fair, actually, I'm gonna go back to shotgun. Alright, okay, so make your way out of the church, as we've done, and we're gonna make our way through here now. So I'm gonna try and not get in the way of these people here. Okay, we've got a charger here. Kill him off. Yeah, full auto shotties are very good against chargers. Very quick DPS at close range. So in here we've got a Magnum if you want it. I'm trying to think if I want to use my medkit here or not. Oh, God's sake. Really? That hit me from there. Damn.
Get up now, come on.
Oh my goodness.
I owe you one.
Oh, someone took my bio bomb, you sneaky bum. Yeah, so if you die, you do drop all your items and people can steal your things. Obviously, my bio bomb there got lost, unfortunately, but that's fine. I don't mind. I'm not that protective about it. Oh.
Man, sorry.
Lewis.
Careful. I hear
Lewis.
a boomer.
Lewis actually did a friendly fire there. Right, so I probably should be doing something here. As soon as this bit is gone here, I'm going to move out.
You're not through yet, kid. Get
Jesus
on
Christ.
the road.
We're having a moment. Everyone's having a bit of a brain fart here, and we're starting to struggle. There's a tank coming here as well.
Tank! 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 Tank!
Hold up. Gotta heal.
Tank! Let's move! Tank! Let's move it out! Heads up! Tank! Fire in the hole! Boomer!
Nice shot.
Fire in the hole! Come, tank!
Oh, fucking hell, run! Oh my god! Oh, watch the car, watch the car, watch the car, watch the car. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, them cars are so deadly. We've seen how quickly they instant kill. They absolutely destroy people, them cars. Oh god, oh god. I do not want to get hit by Elastigirl's arms. Yeah, so sometimes tanks can spawn in some weird places, man. Like, literally, like, I've had one before that's literally been here, where the door is. And you can see his arms poking through the bloody door. And you're just there like, well, who's going to open the door to start him off? Yeah, no, I've had him in safe rooms as well, yeah. I've had tanks in safe rooms that they obviously don't aggro towards you until they're in a range of sight, or if you shoot them. But I've had them before where they're in positions where you can't shoot them, but you can see where they are, and literally someone has to literally touch the tank, like face to face, to aggro him to start the fight. I've had it happen so many times. It is good fun sometimes. But yeah, you do get him in weird places sometimes. Like, imagine if the tank was in here, he was here, just stood here like this. You could technically just completely avoid him without aggroing him, and you didn't even have to fight him. I've had it happen before as well. Like, it does happen.
Watch out!
Pop the zombies. Bing, bang, boom. Defib.
Look over here. You're gonna want to see this.
Defib.
Molotov.
We're probably going to need it because, you know, we've got two people here who's low on health. Someone's got fire bullets, that's good. What else can we use here? So in here, obviously, he found some fire bullets, a melee weapon. Bowl for run.
Let's go. Here, take this. Yeah, you're good.
We're going to need a bowl here.
I was over here.
This is what this guy's saying. This is why I wanted to keep my bowl bomb, because we're going to need it in a minute. Right, so if you come up to these houses, you can sometimes find some bits and bobs. I'm just going to keep calling them bits and bobs, because it's literally anything. Like, I'm not going to tell you guaranteed what it is, because it always can be different. Ah, okay, so I've got a fuel can here, so we're going to use that. But yeah, if you go along these porches, or even in the alleyways, you can sometimes find, like, first aid sometimes. You can find some throwables, some bits and bobs. So, right, the next bit over here. So we've obviously got Ord coming here, so I'm probably going to use this here. Just to clear out the majority of this horde. So, I also need a gun in a minute. I think we are going to be coming up to a spot here. That was probably a really good one. That's probably not really needed. Yeah, that's just going to damage people. How did I hit you? That wasn't even me that threw it in there. That counted as me hitting her. I think it's going to be in it. Sorry, where the hell was he? I didn't even see him. Is that Hunter invisible? Come into these toilets. You can sometimes find some more bits and bobs. Ooh, laser.
Ow, man, ow! Why you shoot?
Got no ammo. So it's good to have that laser sight there, by the way, just saying. Ha! Ha!
Help, please.
Hold on, I'm on my way. Don't get your panties in a bunch.
Right, so now that we've got a laser sight, a good thing to do here is actually find out these weapons here. So what are these? We've got an M16, we've got a sniper rifle, yeah. So I'm probably going to use the sniper rifle. There's always a first aid kit here as well, so do bear that in mind. I want the laser sight.
I'm coming.
Grenades here.
It's killing me.
Grenades here.
They don't ever say biobomb. See, the Left 4 Dead 2 survivors will say it's a biobomb, but the Left 4 Dead 1s will only say it's a grenade.
Here.
Grenades here.
Grenades here.
Grenades here.
Grenades here.
So, right, we've got a laser sight now, so this is actually going to be quite good here. It's definitely going to help us out in this next section. But just be aware now, if we die now, that laser sight's not going to be in the same spot. It's going to be a completely different loadout of weapons and add-ons and bits and bobs. Right, I'm going to heal here. I'm going to need all the help I can get here. So, all right, let's go. Right, so basically what you have to do is you have to activate this forklift and you have to run. This is an event that doesn't ever end. You need to get to the safe room. So, basically the best thing to do here is, first things first, throw a bio bomb. Good bio bomb, and just run. Just ignore the horde because they're just going to keep spawning. Try and ignore the infected if you can. But unfortunately they do get in your way and they still hit you, unfortunately. Right, you need to run through this tunnel. Still reloading. Jesus Christ, man. Why is everyone so far behind? What's Zoe doing? Zoe, man, why are you so far behind? Jesus Christ. I was not expecting that. I generally didn't think. I thought everyone was with me. Like, Zoe was miles behind. Yeah, you're probably best not going for a revive here. You're best on just running. You can try and go for a revive, but you'd be lucky to. This bar bomb needs to be used. If I was Zoe, I'd be using this bar bomb if I was her. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. Oh, he set himself on fire. Thing is, though, you've wasted the bile bomb because you've just set everything on fire and you're not using the time of the bile bomb. Yeah, well, I don't know. You might make it. You'd be lucky to. These zombies ignore me here because there's a bile bomb in place. Right now, I mean, you could have got the res right there. No. Yeah. Like I mean, like, you probably could have got the revive there, but that was played really bad, and that was really bad. Badly played there. But basically what you do is you go across these rooftops here, and then you basically just end up coming to the safe room here, but for some bizarre reason, everyone decided to just be really split. And I didn't get revived because I don't know why. Some players just don't bother reviving people for some bizarre reason, but that doesn't matter. It is what it is. But like, as I said, the zombies are just going to keep spawning, so it's pointless trying to hold out the horde because they're just going to keep coming. But now, unfortunately, I now lose my laser sight weapon because my team just decided not to really play that very well. But yeah, you know, yeah, I don't know, because I thought well, I don't know. Normally, the concept around it is you throw a bile bomb, you run. You know, you don't wait because you've only got a limited amount of time for that bile bomb to distract the horde. You run. You know, you don't wait unless it's like a certain time, you know, event where you do wait. But on that event, you don't wait. You run because they just keep spawning. So I thought my team was obviously behind me. Zoe decided not to heal before the event, so I guess she took the time to heal, like midway through the battle or the event. Sorry. Yeah, it just wasn't very good. That was, yeah, it wasn't great at all. Right. Oh, great. It's not great weapons here. I think I'll go with the Magnum because the that melee weapon sucks. Right then, let's see what we can do here then. So finale. So this is the finale or the rescue here. So just make your way through this little warehouse. I hate vans. In here you might find a melee weapon. In here you might find some pills. Obviously we ain't got anything in here. So make your way outside. Clear out all of the zombies. And then make your way to this house here.
Reloading.
Do. So once you make your way through here, you basically just can make your way through this house. You might find some bits and bobs in here. I mean, yeah, thanks. I'll take that. And I thought there was weapons in here, but I guess not. But basically, once you've finished in this house... Oh, what happened? Oh, God. Okay, this has just ended to shit. Trying to shoot through the fence here, but I can't. I'm going to die now. I don't know what just happened there, but obviously someone just got absolutely murdered.
Weapons here.
This is a really big horde. Smoker's come back for revenge! The Smoker's coming back for revenge! Oh, good thing I did get the Magnum. So this thing one-hit zombies. Very good for being down with as well, because you can help your team out with this. Better than a pistol. Right there, I just managed to kill that on my own.
It doesn't look
Boomer! Shit, I'm just going to go for the res here, because I can't see nothing, but I'm going for it. Okay, so that person just rage quit. I do apologise I didn't get Zoe there. If I knew that he'd rage quit, I probably wouldn't have gone for him. We have got an M16 though with a weapon, laser sight, which is quite nice. We'll take that.
Reloading. I am in bad shape, people.
Okay, so Zoe died over here.
Let's go.
He's dead.
Let's go.
Okay, so she's back. Cool. I didn't realise we had 2 defibs. That's really good actually. We had 2. Right. I'm not doing great here. Oh, here we go. Nice. I'm going to keep that in case I go down. So if I go down, I'll get 30 extra health points. So I am going to keep that just in case. I do really need. Yeah, I need something. The only thing I've got that's really good is the laser sight on this gun. Yeah, unfortunately. But I'm going to try and keep it if I can because I'd love to keep this.
Fire in the hole. We can get to the river through here.
Right. Okay, so yeah, you make your way through this area here. There's a hunter somewhere. And a jockey. He's gone flying. Cool, right. Carry on making your way up there. We're not even that far away from the actual finale. No, I don't want healing.
We're almost out of here.
I didn't want healing. I just don't want to waste it. Like, I'd rather use it when I've got 30 extra health points.
Excellent. Time to move out.
I can't go over there.
Stop. Richard's man is here.
I don't mind this gun. Oh, fuck her off.
They're on your side.
I don't. Wait, did he just do what I think he just did? So I think he just threw a Molotov at the witch, and then he went idle, and then the witch didn't actually go for him. Is that normal, or is that a mechanic that he knew about? Because I've never heard of that one before. That's a good one. No, if he did. See, I don't mind this M16, but it's very good on accuracy, but it lacks damage. Like it takes ages to kill a common with it. Okay. Right then, so we get this little shack here. This is our, well, surviving points. This is where we've actually got a hold here. If you come outside to the back, you'll find first aid kits, you'll find all sorts of bits. I'm probably going to take a defib here. And there's a few places you can hold out here if you wanted to. If you're playing versus as well, just also take in consideration, anything past that barrier is out of bounds. And is an insta-kill, so just also bear that in mind as well. A lot of people will try and pull you to the back with a smoker or a jockey, and then the charger will charge you straight off the edge. Yeah, so cool. Yeah. I'm ready whenever, so I'm just going to turn this on here. So just message the radio when you're ready. Best place to wait on here is pretty much where you actually get picked up over here is probably the best place to wait. So once again, it'll just be our standard hold out survival, and we'll have two waves of tanks. So the best place to hold out is right here where I am. Obviously, I don't think my team's obviously going to do it, but I'm just going to wait here anyway because it's a very safe spot. Commons will only come towards you at one way. You know, behind you, they don't really spawn. And then your specials as well will just come back at you. If you're playing versus mode, a lot of people will be here. The only real spawn points to be aware of is behind these rocks. And maybe like they might get a lucky spawn out the way. But if you're all blocking spawns, so put, you know, one person in each corner sort of thing, you'd be fine waiting here. I didn't realise you could put it on the floor. Yeah, these spray things are funky. They're quite cool though. That's not working now. Yeah, it's very much hit and miss whether it works or not. There we go. I didn't actually mention it, but where Lewis is, there is actually a minigun up there, so you can just shoot the minigun. You know, just absolutely destroy people. So first tank, yeah, you can come out and fight him. I'm probably going to stay a little bit here just because I am weak at the minute, so I'm going to see if I can just shoot him from a distance. I will come out a little bit actually. There you go, you can see him when he's on fire a little bit better. Careful, Francis. I don't want to shoot you. Right, so he's dead. When he's dead, grab more ammo, go back again, repeat the process. And then, yeah, it's very easy. So we're now going to get our second wave of horde here. That was my bad there. I nearly just got myself shot. Yeah, it's a pretty cool map though. Oh, look how you can see the city in the background. That's quite cool. Okay, so yeah, there's not really much else to say apart from this point, apart from just wait. I know this is probably getting a little bit repetitive now with these survivals because they are, most of the end games are the same. Okay, so we're just finishing off these last few zombies here, and then hopefully we'll get another tank spawn here in a moment. Yeah, it'd be good to get some custom maps going soon. Oh, I've got a charge coming over here. Right, okay, so we've got our next tank here. So I'm probably going to use my pills here, just use the speed boost. He's in the water somewhere. Where is he? Okay, he's getting minigunned. Okay, he's on fire. And he's done for. So once again, I'm going to go and grab some ammunition. Oh, got a little bit uncomfortable on my headset. And then just basically head to this this area again. And this is where the boat will pick you up. Oh, nice. He took a lot of damage there. Jesus Christ. But that's what I mean about the M16. Like I think it is the M16. It's not strong. It's very weak on damage. You know, it's good for accuracy. Don't get me wrong, but its damage output isn't good enough, really. That's why I don't really tend to use it. It's not like the AK-47 where it can one-shot a smoker. This thing takes like 5 bullets in the head to probably kill a smoker. And then the boat pulls up, and then you just come on the boat, and that's it. You'll obviously have a tank that will spawn here. Infected will come after you here. Yeah, and then that's it. That is you escaping on a boat. And you're out of here. And that is Death Toll, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so there you have it. So that's Death Toll. Obviously, we don't need to go through all of this sort of stuff again here. So, right then, guys. So that's Death Toll. So, in the next episode, we are going to be doing... Dead Air, which is one of my personal favourites. I love the idea of it. I love the theme of it. I think that's the main thing. But yeah, we'll get to that next episode. So if you want to check this out, then guys, so if you want to stick around, please do leave a like on this video. Any comments, please don't hesitate. Leave them with me. And I'll get back to them as soon as possible. Apart from that, guys, if you want to see the Dead Air campaign, please do stick along, and I'll see you in the next episode.